Boom. Oh, I hit the wrong... No, I didn't. I hit the right thing. I hit the correct thing, and now we are here in full effect on our live update video. And I haven't done any sort of live anything in a while, so I'm gonna be a little bit rough, a little rusty. What's up, Poststorm? Welcome to the stream. But basically, in the midst of everything that's happened, I will say this again, I just want to say this for people watching this after the fact. What's up, Umbreon Witch? What's up? I do remember you, Poststorm. But basically, in the midst of everything that's happened in the community recently, if you don't know, I don't want to talk about it too much, because I don't want to accidentally give an opinion on something, because it's not about my opinion on it. It just sucks. It just sucks. The community really went at each other, and maybe for good reason, you know. It just sucked to see it all happen at once and be such a storm. And all I could hope is that anybody else with anything to share, you know, to come forward, anything that they've been holding in and they want to get out there, you know, maybe try doing so in a way that doesn't involve getting the entire community involved, if you can, because I have seen some smaller creators start sharing their smaller stories about other people, and I'm not saying you should not share your story and get it out there if you do believe it is important, if you do believe these people are preying or whatever on the community, but I just wish that it could have not looked so. It was just a disgusting sight to see, to put it simply. But yes, what's up, Core Enforcer? But beyond all of that has just happened, you know, I'm not going to go into it. I'm not going to pick sides. But I will tell you guys my reaction, how I felt regarding all of it personally. Not how I felt towards these people, but the things that I wanted, you know, the things that just woke inside me. And basically, I'm kind of torn right now between wanting to come back strong PokeTuber community, you know, and going hard and making a lot of Pokemon content, because I want to reach out and be there for the community that I've built that I kind of just let slip away. For one, I've regretted that since it's happened. And for two, I just feel like there's a lot of bad energy going on right now, and I kind of want to just try to bring some good energy. It's just, there's a lot of things that go into the thought process about it, including I don't want to come back and make it seem like I'm looking for the openings that have now been created in the community. I don't want it to be like that, and I have to take the time to ensure in my heart and in my brain that's not part of the equation, because I'm shooken up over everything. But yeah. He's just his own person, Core Enforcer. I don't really know why anybody acts the way they do. We're all our own people, and it's a beautiful thing, the good, the bad, all of it. It's all a beautiful chaos. And you know, sometimes when I see people like to put it vaguely, that are kind of like that, where they seem that they always need something to fight against, you know, they always need something to speak out against. It's just, I don't know, sometimes I want to sit down with those people and be like, hey man, what's bothering you? You know, like, where's all this energy coming from? I want to help people in that sense, but it's not my place to help everybody, so I let people do what they're doing. I'm not saying I agree with everything, but at the end of the day, all each individual can do is control their own individual actions, their own reactions, and move forward and try to be the best person they could be, you know, and that's really what I'm trying to do, regardless of everything going on around me, and everything going on in the community. I'm just trying to be my best. And so back to what I was saying with this live update video. So I'm torn between wanting to come back strong in Pokemon and wanting to do everything completely on my own and move towards the direction of, okay, we're building the Cuboforce, we're building the you're a Fakemon artist. That's super cool, my dude. If you want to join the Discord, the link should be in the description. And we got an art section, my dude. It's a pretty dead Discord, I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been pretty inactive. But I would love to see your Fakemon art, my dude. That is actually really cool stuff. But the other side of me wants to do everything alone and not that I want to not associate with anybody, but it's like there's part of me that wants to go so hard. Thank you, Core Enforcer. My friend Chris picked it out. There's a part of me that wants to just go hard as Codeine, which is my music name, as Cubowak, which you guys are watching on Cubowak channel right now. it's like part of me wants to just focus, so hyper focus on, okay, this is my community and I'm not a part of any of that other stuff. So, you know, when somebody over there that I know did something, I don't want to be caught in that crossfire, because I already, you know, my mental isn't cut out to be caught in somebody else's crossfire and have to, you know, choose between, okay, you know, I don't even know all the facts. How do I make a statement? You know, it's just like, it's been a lot to think about. It's been a lot to think about with all of this. And it's really just, I don't even know. I don't even know how to word it, you know? You are a small PokeTuber. Nice, my dude. I wish you much luck in your future. But basically, I do want to actually update you guys in this stream, too. It's only going to be a short stream. But what I want to do, I think, this is a think, give me a week or so. I'm going to try to do a few streams in that week. But give me a week or so to really kind of cool down after all of this and collect my thoughts again so that I could move forward, you know, and actually do the things I want to do and make sure that I'm doing it in a way I want to do it, you know. Right now, everything's up in the air. Right now, everything is up in the air. But the thing that's been resonating in my mind the most is something that I really want to do. Is I think I want to continue doing Nintendo content on YouTube, on this channel. Not just Pokemon. I want to have variety of a sort. But I don't want to spread out too far from a certain style. And Nintendo games are awesome. I freaking love Nintendo. So Nintendo and Nintendo-esque games, probably do those on YouTube. Keep those entirely. Cubowak. On Twitch, I do want to merge Cubowak and Codeine, my music. I want to be able to stream for the people that listen to my music and want to watch my content at the same time. But my music's a little more explicit, and the people who listen to my music are a little bit older, and they're not going to want to jump into this community we've built so far, where it's like, oh, no cursing, no that, you know, it's gonna be too limited for them, for just the kind of people they are, the friend groups that they have and stuff like that. So on Twitch, I'm thinking, you know, I'm gonna come out on there and start doing other non-Pokemon stuff, maybe some Pokemon stuff, and that's gonna be a lot more laid back, of just like, you know, streaming whatever. And the rules, in a way, will be a lot more laid back, too, just because we won't have as much, like, language rules and stuff like that. And then, on YouTube, it'll still be, fairly family-friendly. I don't expect to change much there. Twitch probably won't be that bad, either. I just won't worry about the chat too much, because I realize now that the creator is the one who really drives the mood of the stream, unless the chat is in complete and utter chaos. But I'm doing my best, man. I'm going to do my best as well to handle all these situations better than I have in the past. But yeah, that's basically, I think, the gist of it. Obviously, I'm still making music. I'm actually working on a mixtape right now. I don't want to talk too much about that because YouTube isn't the place I want to go die hard listen to my music. Not on this channel, at least. I want to stay true to the people that came for this. And I know we don't have many people here, but if anybody does have any questions about anything at all, I am here. I am here to answer them. That was part of what I wanted to do with this. I wanted to hang out. I wanted to chat. I wanted to update you guys. And then I wanted to have a small little, just like Q&A of sorts, if anybody does have questions. If nobody does, we'll probably just wrap this up soon. But yeah, I don't know. This whole thing sucks. I want to give my, also I want to say this. I'll throw this in here at the end. I want to give my condolences to the viewers more than anybody right now. I know that there are a lot of people directly affected by what has happened. Not just in a bystander viewer sort of way. And for you guys, the viewers, For the other people, of course, affected immediately, I also want to give my condolences to them. But they are getting such a massive outpouring of love, and it's good to see. And I want to give my condolences, though, to the viewers, because this is a shaking, like, this has affected me more as a viewer than a creator. And it shakes you up. It shakes you up when you see all this stuff coming out about your favorite creators, from your favorite creators, kind of thing, you know? It's like, it was like a civil war. It was like witnessing a PokeTuber civil war of sorts. And I'm not saying that it was wrong, that we should have, like, fought against it and said, no, we have to remain happy, because if things needed to be said, things needed to be said. It just sucks, and I want to let the viewers, more than anybody, know, there are so many amazing smaller PokeTubers out there, and even not so small PokeTubers. There's, like, Vinny and Asteroid, amazing guys. Like, United, Dylan. Dylan's an amazing creator, you know? Kanto Kairu, one of my favorites. You know, that's my bro. Pink Lunatic. There's so many great small creators out there, and I wish I could shout them all out. But I can't, because I would have to literally look at a list. But I don't know what comes next. I really don't. I'm gonna need some time to... What's up, CJ? Welcome to the stream. I'm gonna need some time to really regroup with myself, and the way I'm touching base with you guys here, I'm gonna have to touch base with myself. We're probably gonna have a few more streams like this, and I'm probably gonna decide things as we go. I got a lot of content I want to make beyond Pokemon, beyond gaming too, and you know, I wanna just start. I don't know, man. Through all of this, it's kind of weird how all of this drama has driven me to not want to make content at all. And then it's also driven me to want to make the best content of my life, because I feel like the community, you know, kind of could use it right now or would appreciate it. I don't know, man. I might just turn off monetization and come back. I don't know. Small creators, I say. I do, CJ. If you're looking for some small creators after the mess that has just unfolded. Kanto Kairu's a great one. That's my #1 suggestion, just because that's my bro, and I love his energy. He is such a... It's like I can go to a Kanto Kairu stream and just, like, no matter what, I'm a smile. There is... I don't know if he's still doing content, but there is some Yo-Yo Y2K, something like that. What's his name? I can't remember exactly, but he actually astounded me when I first found his stream. How chill and just, like, I don't know. It was good energy. Yeah, alright. You haven't really been affected by the drama, but it made no sense to me. I was confused by how it was handled. It was handled very weird, Umbreon Witch, and that's something I do want to talk about to anybody that is confused about stuff like that. You know, I'm not trying to give my piece on anything that happened, but I do want to kind of speak on it with the viewers who are confused and distraught about this, because I get it. I'm the same way. The way it was handled was... I don't want to, once again, I don't want to say any of it shouldn't have happened, because if people had something to say and they finally felt comfortable enough to say it, they felt like they were going to get the support they needed to say it, by all means, I'm happy they finally got it off their chest, and if they feel better, I'm happy. But it was just kind of disgusting. It was a gross sight to see when everybody in the community just kind of started, it seemed like a civil war, like I said earlier. Everybody's dirt. If they had any dirt, it was like, oh, well, all this dirt I've been holding on to, I'm letting it go. All at once. We were just covered in dirt. Up to our necks. All of us. Even if you weren't included. You were up to your neck in dirt if you were just reading it. And it was weird. It was weird. It made me very uneasy logging onto Twitter after the fact of the main part of it. And like, whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Because it's like one unassociated situation after another just coming out, and it could have been handled much more civil, Umbreon Witch. It could have been handled behind the scenes in a lot of ways, if you ask me. Not all of it. Some of it needed to be said publicly. Some of it needed to be said publicly to protect other people from falling into a trap. And that's the way people have seen it. I'm not saying that's like 100% factual. That's just the way a lot of people see it, and I could agree to an extent with that, to a large extent with that. But with a lot of other stuff, and especially when I saw small creators calling out small creators just as part of a bandwagon effect because everybody felt the need to do it at a time, I just wish more people would have said, hey, look, you see all of this going on. Do you really want it to get to this point for us? Or would you rather us sit down and talk about this like adults, like human beings, you know, and we could agree to disagree, and we could come to our peace, we could own up to what we need to own up to. And if it's really something so bad that everybody needs to know about it to, you know, protect themselves and know what they're supporting, then so be it. But the way it happened, the way it was all just a landslide of a mess, that was the thing that kind of broke my heart, was, you know, just the manner of it all. Beyond, you know, finding out these things that, once again, there's not a lot of solid proof out there. You know, I'm not saying there's not a lot of accusations and a lot of voices backing this stuff, which, if that's enough, you know, that's enough. And I have a hard time denying the massive amount of people saying things. But I'm also not trying to go guilty until proven innocent, because that's something that I strongly disagree with. So this is like a morality issue, or like an ethics issue inside of me as well. You know, but at the end of the day, I see the potential that the Pokemon community has to rise again from this. And I believe we will. I believe the Pokemon community is going to flourish. I believe it's going to have a lot of great creators rise soon that didn't like. This is going to be a call to a lot of people's shine in the community. There's openings now. There are people who don't know what to do with themselves because their favorite creators have just been outed as something that they don't want to support. So now they're looking for new creators, and it's a beautiful chaos. This whole thing is a form of beautiful chaos. You know, it sucks. It sucks everything that happened. It sucked seeing so many people that we once saw being such great friends tearing each other apart. But, you know, the world is as the world is. What has happened has happened. It's not going to change. You know, I'm not saying it's going to change. It's going to evolve. We're going to get better. But, you know, what's happened cannot be undone, basically, you know, so... I feel it, Umbreon Witch. I know you are always one of the people that watch mainly the small people, so this obviously isn't going to affect you as much as somebody like me who is inspired to do YouTube by the likes of such creators, big creators, you know? Shady Penguin has always been my favorite, though. And I'm happy that man is still a pinnacle of love and support. But yeah, I don't really want to say too much on this anymore. If anybody, you know, does want to ask me about this, wants to talk about this in private in my DMs on Twitter, in my Discord messages, feel free. I'm definitely down to give you some support and try to explain what I just saw happen and why it happened, because I have an understanding of the whole thing. It just sucked to see. It just sucked to see, and there's not many other ways to put it. It was really gross to see all of this happen at once. There's a lot of people jumping on the, you know, the riot train, like, oh, grab your pitchforks. And then there was me who, you know, tried not to give my opinion on it. I gave my opinion on one thing on Twitter last night, and I don't regret that one. I don't regret that one. That one is something that I will... I'm upset. I'm upset about some of this stuff, too. But okay. Okay. I love you guys. I hope this stream was good. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope people watch this back. And we're going to be back soon. Let me know in the comments if you have watched this far, if you're still watching the stream or you're watching the playback, what you guys want to see me do. What you guys want to see me do in Pokemon and other games. Just let me know. Just let me know what you guys want. Let me know if you like streams like this where we just hang out, and we're gonna have good times. We're gonna have good times. I'm gonna do a better job than I ever have at making a community based on literally just pure love and friendship, and I'm not going to have these crazy policings of how we do that. I'm gonna let people love and be friends the way they want to, and we'll step in when we see it's necessary. I'm not going to have these rules and standards. We going off common sense now, boys. We're going off common sense and respect. I love y'all. I'm going to get out of here. Thank you for coming if you did come to the stream, and I'm glad I finally did this. I feel better. Love you guys. Bye.